Hello everyone, this is All Star Productions and welcome back to AURORA Championship, where every event pushes the limits of combat sports storytelling. Tonight, we enter a new chapter, a double header of chaos, momentum, and destiny. AURORA 14 will bring the fallout, the rising tensions, and the fighters clawing their way towards greatness. AURORA 15 will deliver the breakthroughs, the statements, and the moments that reshape the entire landscape. Rivalries sharpen, contenders emerge, champions feel the pressure closing in. This world, every strike matters, every decision echoes, and every fighter steps into the ring knowing that their future is on the line. This is AURORA Championship, where the brightest lights reveal the toughest warriors. Let's dive into 14 and 15 and watch the next legends rise. Before we get there, let's take a look at the MMA side of things. We are accepting the deal with Facebook. Okay. Alright. And now we'll get into the pre-looking for AURORA 14. Let's see. Championships. I'll have Zilla fought to defend the kickboxing title. We'll do Zilla fought to... Actually... The women's world kickboxing title will be defended, and the men's world Muay Thai title will be defended. So, Aquino is the women's world kickboxing champion. Who's deserving of a shot at the belt? I genuinely have no clue who I want to do. We'll do Konami, I guess. For the women's kickboxing championship. pre-book for men's World Muay Thai. I forgot who has the. I think it's Tyson Maeguchi, actually. Yeah. Okay. He hasn't fought since December, so we're good. Now it's time to find somebody worthy of fighting him. Hikaru Machida? That's a March show. Boa? Dutch defeated him last, so... AURORA, sure, for the men's Muay Thai belt. I'll make this a unanimous decision win too. Judo. Eric Hammer will face off with Mad Dog Connolly. And we'll do a women's catch wrestling match. Jessie J. Allison K. And we'll do a majority decision for this one. Supposedly just somebody is going to struggle, but it's okay, I don't really care. YouTube. Oh great, drug test failure. Here we go, change the drug testing. I might have to do some matchmaking too, but let's see. How's Alexander Taporia doing? Okay, Alexander's good to go. Where is Alexander Taporia? He's ranked number 3rd as well. Ooh, it would be a very solid main event too. What does that say? Mid-level national? What a main event that is going to be. Yeah, no, we are definitely going to need to build some fights for these cards. Probably we'll wait till we get to Aurora 14 to do it though, on the MMA side of things. So I'll let that simulate, and then we'll get to Aurora 14. Merchandise is doing alright. Hopefully that continues. Malta. $134 creative energy. Character idea. A big gamble. So discard. A safe bet. And a big gamble. So yeah, that's fun. Zeus has a creative finish. Dover has a creative finish. And we'll do team bonding. I'll wait till Aurora 15 to do team to inspire. And this will be a shorter show, as you guys are seeing. So I'll do... I have a feeling this fight's not going to do so good, so I'll do Aquino and Konami as the main event. Then this will be the co-main. And then we'll do Eric and Mad Dog Connolly. Is Milano Collection AT not available? Guess we'll do Portia Perez then. And Artemis. And then I will do my usual hyping up the show. I don't know who I should give the character idea to. Is there anybody who's ticked off right now? Does not look like it. I could also search it up here. Let's see, morale. anything negative? Nope. Okay. Normal. How about Victor Benjamin? It was a success. He's now pleased and has more momentum. Perfect. See what I mean? This one's gonna be a short. It's gonna be a short show, but it should still be good. Hopefully. I mean, let's see. Product, natural goods. Three-ring circus. Regular. Oh, Savannah Evans is relocated too. Progress not doing great. MV Young is relocated. We have been re-signing him like crazy. Zeta Zhang is relocated. Koji Doi is dating now. Nori lost her MMA fight. That sucks. Alex Lee and Tyson Miyaguchi are now engaged. Good for them. Milano Collection. ET. Bogdan Mad Dog. Nori is also relocated. Too bad she lost her MMA fight. Alrighty, let's get into it, shall we? I come out to hype the show, talking about the 2 title fights that are going on. I guess I could have done some preliminary fights, but I decided to go against that for right now, because we're not really doing prelims in the MMA world either. So it doesn't really make sense to do that at this moment, in my opinion. But, I mean, we might eventually do a prelim thing. If you don't know what a prelim is, a preliminary fight is, it's the pre-show, basically. If you've been watching my TEW stuff, a prelim is like my a pre-show. That might help give some popularity over to the fighters who aren't as well known either. It's definitely something to keep in mind, for sure. But anyways, so I was hyping up the title fights and then the other 2 non-title fights that are going on, basically. hyping up Aurora Championship. You know how it is. The opening fight got a 47. Allison Kay defeated Jessie J in a cash wrestling bout by majority decision. Jessie J was visibly tiring towards the end and was rusty, but still got a 47, which is very solid. The match did get the crowd order. Good job there. The judo matchup saw Mad Dog Connolly defeat Eric Hammer but in 8 minutes and 47 by submission. Portia Perez and Ultramantis Black are an awkward pairing on a commentary. Mad Dog Connolly was rusty. So this judo match probably would have been better if he wasn't rusty. But we did get the crowd hotter. And then the Muay Thai title fight actually got a 52. I'm a little surprised by that. Tyson Maaguchi has been solid though. Tyson Maaguchi makes his first defense of the Muay Thai title by unanimous decision. Very solid stuff here. And a 68, I knew this fight was gonna do good. I knew that this kickboxing belt was gonna do good. Konami is the new women's world kickboxing champion. A 72. Oh my god. Akino ended up not being able to beat the 10 count. Congratulations to Konami for winning the Women's World Kickboxing Championship. A 68 there, which puts us at a 54 in the overall rating. We increased our popularity in 8 regions. So of course we're going to put over Konami. We'll put over Eric Hammer too, because he did solid. Praise for a great performance. Praise for a great performance. Konami seemed pleased. Eric Hammer seemed pleased. This is good. We're starting to lose less and less money. That's good to see. An increase in popularity too. Some actual visual changes too, which is nice. Helps out with our merchandise and everything. 661 viewers, that's perfect. And the prestige went up to 31 for the Muay Thai belt. And the kickboxing also went up. It went down for the boxing and kickboxing belts. I think next we'll do the women's Muay Thai and men's boxing, I think is what we'll do. No, actually we'll do men's submission grappling and women's Muay Thai is what we'll do. So, okay, we'll build that up right now for Aurora 15. For submission grappling, that's the men's submission grappling. Matsumoto. Let's see. Guess we could do Kazuaki Mihara. Kinda want to bring in Mihara for the boxing match with Anthony Ogogo, though. So I don't really know what I want to do there. Okubo, I guess. Oh, wait, whoops. Did not mean to do that. Book. I'll do the boxing title fight match, whatever, too. I'll just hopefully remember not to book Anthony the fight with him and Mihara. But I don't want to forget about it, so I'll just do it now. And we will have it go to 25 minutes. Why do I keep doing that? Then we'll do the women's Muay Thai. Janai Kai. And for the women's side of things, oof, what should we do? We could do Inaba. Maybe. Let's do... Let's do Savannah Evans. We'll have this go to unanimous decision. Okay. And we'll do catch wrestling. Oh, whoops. Men's catch wrestling, Jay Freddy making his debut up against not Zeus, Jaka, sure. Then we'll do women's boxing. Ashley Dan was. And Nori. Maybe, Shuri? Let's do Shuri instead. Shuri and Nori. That'd be a better boxing bout. Probably. And then have that go to split decision. Looks good to me. I shall be right back, since the loading takes forever. Okay, might end up just changing these into a database and then removing some data to make the processing go by faster. I'm thinking about it, but then it would also remove the history and all that, so I might wait just a little bit longer, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to do it eventually. So anyways, I'll be right back to do probably Aurora 14 on the MMA side of things. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Alrighty, and now we are set for Aurora 14 in WMMA 5, completing the worker signings there. Financial warning. Maria Powell's got an MMA fight. Milano AT offered a contract. Okay, cool. I still can't really sign anybody that's not based in Europe. I really wish I could, but I can't. Let's see. What's the that's high level regional, so I mean it'd still be a solid main event. I'm just trying to make sure I can get fights that are solid still. Mid-level region. Okay, cool. We'll put that on here. For the co-main, the women's side, alright. I'm going to try to get the hometown fighters on this show. Low-level national. Decent co-main right there. Um, Perfect. We've got fights all the way up till September now, so I think we're good for a little while. Alrighty, let's get into it, shall we? We could probably upgrade corporate stuff by now. Boost the credibility up. Aurora 14. Let's see. This is taking place in Italy, the 6th Aurora show of 2026. 6 main fights, no prelims at all. Opener is Daniele Scagliusi versus Francesco Mazzeo. Mazzeo hasn't won since November 2023. This is the first time they have fought. Both fighters are making their Aurora debut tonight. 5 picks for Scagliusi and 2 picks for Mazzeo. Vedere Malika versus Eleanor Cimienti. This is the first time they fought. Cimienti is making her pro debut. 2 picks for Malika. No, 1 pick for Malika and 6 picks for Cimienti. Deborah Arguello versus Joseph Whitner. This is the first time they have fought. Whitner is making his Aurora debut. Arguello is making his pro debut. 1 pick for Arguello, 6 picks for Whitner. Andrea Meneses Garcia versus Lucia Slavova. This is the first time they have fought. Garcia is making her Aurora debut with 6 picks and 1 pick for Slavova. Mehdi Asadi versus Xavier Lassou. This is the first time they have fought. Lassou will be leaving after this fight, being signed elsewhere. Saudi has 6 picks, 1 pick for Lassou. And the main event, Katharina Lenner versus Mari Giovanna Vai. Lenner is making her first defense of the Aurora World Women's MMA Championship. If successful, it would set a new record for the belt. This is both fighters' second time main eventing for Aurora Championship. Both fighters are world ranked heavyweights. Vi is at number 1, Lenner is at number 4. This is the first time they have fought. Lenner will enjoy a significant weight advantage, and Vi is the favorite to become the new MMA champion. We've got Mark Goddard as the referee. Here are the judges. And the fight begins with a touch of gloves, seeing Scagliusi take the win by majority decision. The fight was poor. Vedere Malika squares off with Eleanor Cimienti. Sorry. Jason Herzog is the referee. Here are the judges. Maybe. There we go. And these two are local fighters. And the fight begins with a touch of gloves. Let's see who ends up winning this. Chimienti takes the first win in her pro debut. By unanimous decision, the fight was rated as good. Deborah Arguello battles Joseph Whitner. Dan Miragliata is the referee. Here are the judges. Arguello is from Italy. And the fight begins, and there's a touch of gloves. Whitner does defeat the hometown hero, though, in submission triangle in 2:26. The fight was rated as great. He does have a lot more experience, too, so there is that. Andrea Meneses Garcia goes head-to-head with Lucia Sizabova. Jason Herzog is our referee. Here are the judges. And the fight begins with a touch of gloves. Garcia takes the win by unanimous decision. The fight was rated as average. And we got the co-main event now between Mehdi Sadi squaring off with Xavier Lassou. Mark Goddard's our referee. Here are the judges. Both of these two are from France. And the fight begins with a touch of gloves. Xavier Lassou does not win by unanimous decision. The fight was rated as decent. And now we head into our main event for the World Women's MMA Championship. Dan Miragliata is our referee. Here are the judges. And Vi is very much the person that's looking to become the new women's champion, and she's very much supposedly going to be the one that gets the title. We'll see. They do touch gloves. Perfect. Vi shoots in looking for a takedown. Is completed. Leonard is being smothered against the ground by Vi. Vi tries to pound, but none of the blows land with any degree of power. Vi blocks Leonard as she tries to sweep from the guard. Lengthy stalemate has Dan bring them both back up. Shoulders hunched to Leonard studies her opponent looking for an opportunity. Vi is not rushing in, worried about potentially getting hit if she shoots in at the wrong moment. Leonard lands a right hand and then lands a left hand. 1-2 from Leonard fails. Vi quickly shoots on. Takedown being successful. Vi fires off, each being blocked. Leonard throws out, but Vi leans back to avoid him. Vi lands on top of Leonard, smothering her basically. Pounds Leonard down, but with no degree of power. Vi leans back to avoid a couple of wild strikes. Vi smothers Leonard with her body by pushing forward and down. Leonard is controlled against the ground, and Vi throws off a few punches. No progress being made. The referee stands him back up. We were about to see a shot from Vi, but Leonard was more aggressive and took the initiative. Leonard fails to find a home for her jab, but scores a left cross. Vi is not rushing in, worried about potentially getting hit if she shoots in at the wrong opponent. The wrong time, I mean. Vi chooses to shoot in on Leonard. The takedown is successful. Leonard pulls guard, pounding away with rights, but fails to land any significant blows. Vi throws a few strikes, but they are without venom. And we're halfway there now. The lengthy period of stalemate, having Dan bring them both back up. Leonard closes in on Vi, but looking to unleash some strikes. She throws a quick one too, but doesn't land at her. Another blow. Vi lands a pair of jabs. Leonard can't hit a setup right jab, but hits a nice left. Vi shoots in for a takedown, which is successful. Leonard is controlled against the guard, unable to shift Vi. Vi throws a few relatively weak rights. Leonard tries to sweep from the bottom of the guard, but doesn't budge Vi. The lengthy period of stalemate results in the referee standing them both back up. Vi chooses to shoot in. The takedown is completed. Leonard has not stopped a single takedown yet. Leonard tries to catch Vi with a punch, but is not on target. Vi pounds away on Leonard, but can't land anything significant. Vi blocks an attempted sweep. As the clock winds down, Vi lands on top of Leonard, basically smothering her. The referee brings them both back up. A punch from Leonard fails to land. Leonard throws a quick punch, but doesn't land. Seizing the opportunity, Vi shoots. A great sprawl from Leonard prevents the takedown. Vi chooses to shoot in, and it is successful. Time slips away as Vi successfully keeps Leonard stuck against the ground. Vi lands on top of Leonard, basically smothering her. Leonard partially defends it and ends up defending the takedown attempt on one foot while Vi has a hold of the other. Unable to complete the takedown, Vi is instead pushing Leonard up against the ropes. About 60 seconds goes on by something of a stalemate. Vi looks for a takedown, but it doesn't work. And Vi takes the win by unanimous decision. It was rated as poor. .64 in the critical rating. Not the best, but it could be worse. Commercial rating puts us right on the money at high level regional. That's great. But yeah, we have a new champ. But Leonard can say that she was the AURORA Championship Women's MMA Champion. We gained $317,691. I think even with those upgrades that we did earlier, I think we're perfectly fine. Guess we'll find out though. As I thought, Lasso ended up leaving. I might want to build up the women's division a little bit more again. It would be nice to have some women's fighters. Female, unemployed. Let's go. Annie's fine. Name value in Europe. Maybe mid-level regional. Let's see. None. Nope. Any. Doesn't look like we can get anybody that's based in Europe. Nope. I was right. What about low-level regional? Perfect. There are some fighters we could sign. No caps lock. Delegate. Alrighty. Gives us some people to go with, so I genuinely don't really have a care for that. Let's see, how are we doing financially still? We still seem to be doing alright financially, so even with some of the corporate stuff going on. We're making $5,000 a month to the sponsors, $5,000 a month for public relations, and we would be doing $10,000 on the research. That's $20,000 each month. I might end up bringing the corporate stuff up even more. Like bringing these two to $15,000 a month. So that'd be 15, 30,000, 40,000. That's, yeah, we'll just keep it at that for now. Go to the end of the month. It probably won't even be the end of the month before we, start signing people. Since I asked for a couple of quick responses too. Which I don't even know why I really did that. We don't really need to, but yeah, I don't really know why I did that. But anyways, let's go to the next show here as well. Yeah, I figured that would be the case. It was pretty quick. Let's see. Alexa Grasso. But yeah, we just added a couple more fighters to the women's division, which that'll help things out, probably. Hopefully. The game's been saved. We'll go to the end of the month again, and I'll be back. And we're back, and excuse me, we are going to Aurora 15th, which is Tuesday, May 3rd. Tuesday, May of the third week. May 19th. Yeah, we ended up being okay financially, even with the corporate side of things. Did we get the credibility boost? We did. Okay, cool. So now the credibility is at 79. By the way, credibility is how legitimate AURORA is as a competitive fighting league in the eyes of the public and media. A rating of 80% or above indicates confidence and will lead to higher attendances and more viewership. A rating below 70 does the opposite. Stability is how organized and reliable Aurora is in the eyes of the public and media. A rating below 80% indicates confidence and will lead to higher revenue from sponsorships and advertising. A rating below 70 does the opposite. Positive effects include running successful shows, rising in size, and handling scandals well. Negative effects include canceling shows, running unsuccessful shows, falling in size, and becoming linked to or involved in scandals, drug test failures, fighter misbehavior, and financial issues. For credibility, positive effects include having highly ranked champions, highly ranked challengers, fights between highly ranked opponents, and having lots of highly ranked fighters on shows. Negative effects include having low-rated champions, undeserving challengers, non-competitive fights on the main card, having a dearth, not very many ranked fighters on the major shows, fighters failing to make weight, not running drug tests, using suspended or scandal-related fighters, and drug test failures. So, just an FYI, in case you didn't know. We're getting ourselves close to hitting mid-level regional. We're getting close-ish. So let's hope we can keep that momentum going. Okay. And now I will simulate to the next show. Quick accept. Now we're waiting for a button. Some more signings. Somebody else turned up. Perfect. It was high level regional too. I'm sure the male one is, yeah, it's a lot of people. Mid-level regional. Oh, there are some people in the male for the men. 37-year-old, 34-year-old. There's high-level regional, and then this guy's mid-level national. A former UFC fighter too. Yeah, I'm surprised he's accepting that offer. But yeah, let's keep on moving. Madeline lost her MMA fight. That's unfortunate. I think I accidentally only simulated one day. Oh well. booking position for TWF is available. Kurumi is now a regular wrestler. Can I change that to making her a striker? Perfect. Kohaku. Can we change that to brawler? Impactful. Striker. Technician. Okay, cool. More signings, like it looks like. Katarina Lenner has a new gym she joined. News. Budden has signed a contract with AURORA. So we upped the women's division a little bit, which is good. Always good. Upping up the rosters. Always good. So, yeah. Let's go to, yeah, let's just simulate. Be right back once again. Well, hopefully that soon we'll get to AURORA 15. Alrighty. And now we're getting set for AURORA 15. Let's take a look at the finances. Yeah, merchandise sales are basically the same. It'd be a lot nicer if we didn't have to deal with all that. The popularity gains, well, I desperately need to start gaining popularity. Because that will really help with our merchandise sales. Okay, everybody's available for May 19th. Besides Madeline, she's doing MMA. But I don't have Madeline booked for any fights, so... Let's do a generic venue. A small fire means that tonight's venue will be temporarily evacuated while the blaze is tackled. It's a fairly minor inconvenience and will have no impact on your attendance, but it does mean that you won't have as much time as normal to hold your regular booking meeting. As a result, the amount of creative energy that you can generate is going to be reduced. That's completely fine. 113 crave energy. Let's do character idea, bit of a gamble, and another character idea, a near certainty. Okay, cool. Koji Doi as a creative finish. Kyoko Inoue as a character idea. Look at G. Adams and Jordan Blade. Both of those two doing karaoke. Jay Freddy and Dean Brady have bonded recently. Jorah Joe and Vanessa Craven had an argument outside the venue. Let's inspire, yeah. I've also decided I want to do a submission grappling match on the men's side. Alright, pre-booking. Who was I gonna have main event again? Oh wait, I already had Okubo set to take on Joro Joel. I mean, a different person, not Joro Joel. Then who can I pick? I guess Victor Benjamin. Maybe this should be the main event. Then we'll have Janai Kai and Savannah Evans. Shuri and Nori. Jay Freddy and Jaka. The referee cannot also be a competitor. I'll move that up. There we go. 81 minutes. Zeus crew finish. Delete. Koji Doi. Delete. Oh, you know, is a bit of a gamble. Let's see. Hopefully it was a success. Perfect. Guess we could do Bruiser. Character ideas like success, cool beans. And since we inspired, that might help us out a little bit too. So yeah, let's get into it. The opener starts off with Jay, Freddy, and Jaka. Jay, Freddy. Oh wait. No, that's right. Jay, Freddy defeated Jaka in a catch wrestling bout in 1447 by submission. Jaka at a 50, Jay, Freddy with 39. Commentary did well. Jay, Freddy was rusty, but a 51 to open off the show is not bad at all. Joel took on Victor Benjamin. And I'm going to try Ensemble. Inconsistent. Well, regular focus because we're not really doing angles in the first place. Joel, and Victor Benjamin. I think it was that Victor Benjamin got the win. No, I think Joel got the win. That part doesn't really matter. We'll find out anyway. I'll show you guys anyway. Shuri then took on Nori in a boxing bout. I knew that match was going to be crazy, especially because Shuri is she's just incredible. Nori defeated Shuri in 20 minutes by split decision. The women's Muay Thai fight saw Janai Kai retain it by unanimous decision. Savannah Evans was rusty, but a 44 was not bad either. A 54 for our main event, which saw Kazuki Okubo now become the submission grappling champion. 9 minutes and 49 by submission. Huge win for Okubo. That puts us at 56. Joel did defeat Victor Benjamin. So we'll of course be putting over Shuri, and who else should we put over? Matsumoto, I guess. Praise for a great performance. Shuri, see you please. Matsumoto, see you please. We lost a little over $3,000. We did gain popularity from 7 to 8 and 1 to 2 in Central, Northern, Eastern Central, and Eastern Europe. That increase in popularity will help us out. A little bit in the merchandise, so that's always a plus. We're just losing people because they're going to other promotions. It's sad for the MMA side of things. It's really sad. But yeah, let's get into Aurora 15, where we will see Roberto Soldic defend his men's MMA title against Alexander Taporia. This is Aurora 15 being held in Eastern Europe. This is the 7th Aurora show of 2026, with 6 main fights and no preliminaries at all. The opener will see Melinda Fabian take on Mandy Baum. Fabian last lost back in June 2018. This is the first time they have fought, and Fabian's making her Aurora debut with 6 picks and 1 pick for Baum. Adriana Vukovic versus Alexandra Toncheva. This is the first time they have fought. Toncheva is making her Aurora debut. 6 picks for Vukovic and 1 pick for Toncheva. Maja Briansky versus Anuska Zaskin. This is the first time they have fought. Zaskin is making her pro debut. 3 picks for Briansky, 4 picks for Zaskin. Victor Pesta versus Radek Rusal. This is the first time they have fought. Both fighters are making their Aurora debut tonight, and Pesta is a favorite. Plavdi Wanat versus Montaz Kondrativikios. This is the first time they have fought. Kondrativikios is making his Aurora debut, and Wanat is making his pro debut. 2 picks for Wanat and 5 picks for Montaz. Roberto Soldic versus Alexander Topuria now for our main event. Soldic is making his first defense of the Aurora World Men's MMA title. If successful, it would hold a new record for the belt. Soldic has finished 4 of his last 5 opponents. This is both fighters' second time main eventing for Aurora. Soldic is the number 1 ranked man in Aurora. Alexander Topuria is ranked number 3. This is the first time they have fought. And Soldic has 5 picks, and Topuria having 2 picks. 2 former UFC fighters in our opener. And I have a feeling Fabian is probably gonna want to retire. Mark Goddard's our referee. Here are the judges. And Fabian is from here, Eastern Europe. So good for her. The fight begins in what I believe is a touch of gloves. Baum defeats Fabian in unanimous decision. The opener is rated as decent. Fabian did not retire. That's surprising. Vukovic then will now face Toncheva. Dan Miragliotta is the referee. Here are the judges. And they're both hometown fighters. And the fight begins as they do touch gloves. Vukovic defeats Toncheva by knockout knee in 259. The fight was rated as great. Way to keep it simple for the interview. Maja Briansky versus Anuska Zaskin. Dan Miragliotta is our referee. Here are the judges. And both of these two are from here. The fight begins. Briansky doesn't touch gloves, drawing some heat from the crowd. Briansky uses underhooks for a takedown, which is successful. Anuska Zaskin defeats Maja Briansky by unanimous decision. The fight was rated as good. Victor Pesta battles Radek Rusal. Dan Miragliotta is a referee. Here are the judges. And both of these two are from around here. The fight begins with a touch of gloves. Victor Pesta defeats Roddick Roussel in submission knee bar. In 2:11 of round 2, the fight was rated as good. The co-main event sees Klavdi Wanat battle Montas in the men's division. Jason Herzog will be the referee. Here are the judges, and they're both from around here. The fight begins with a touch of gloves. Kondrativikios defeats Wanat by submission arm triangle in 2:53. The fight was rated as great. And now, it is time for the main event of the evening. Before we do that though, let's take a look at what's been happening. Dakota Kai changed her body type. She's still a shit ton of money though. Kaya McKenna is a regular wrestler. Let's change that. Impactful. Powerhouse. Striker. Thank you. We got 652 viewers. Mutati is now obese. Nori has returned. Milano Collection AT is left New Japan. That's some news, is that Milano Collection AT left New Japan. Oh wait, whoops. And I think Aurora 16 isn't all the way until, what is it, July? So I'll go July 1st right there. Well, I'll just simulate to the end of the month, just in case I'm wrong. Sorry, I know this is a huge story on you guys, because you're like, what are you doing? You're just doing the MMA show. I'll get to there in just a moment. Gavin McGannon went from toned to average. What's happening right now? Are you guys just failing on me now? The end of the month now. Let's get into the main event now though. Soldich is getting ready to hopefully make his first title defense for the World Men's MMA Championship. Jason Herzog will be the referee. Here are the judges. And the fight begins as they do touch gloves. The two fighters engage. The two combatants meet in the center and they start to strike. Soldic tries a kick to the body, but he can't get it. Soldic attacks with strikes. Soldic is off target with a jab, but connects with a quick head kick, which may have hurt Taporia, looking like he's punch drunk. Soldic tries to finish him off with a huge left hook, but just misses. Soldic misses all the strikes in a combo that ended in a head kick attempt. Taporia takes the chance to grab Soldic into a clinch. He catches Soldic with a knee strike to the body from the grapple. Taporia is trying to push Soldic so that he's back up against the ropes. Taporia can't do it though, and he ends up being wrestled in the grapple. Soldic is looking to wrestle Taporia back to the ropes. Taporia ends up back against the ropes. With Soldic stuck against the ropes, Taporia tries to complete a takedown by going low and grabbing both legs. And he has a takedown, and Soldic does grab pull guard. Taporia throws a few right hands at the body. Taporia just throws some small strikes, but it's enough to take a moment and try and catch his breath. Taporia then faces off again and fires off a few punches. Soldic tries to transition to a guard, but can't manage it. Taking a few gulps of breath, Soldic is giving the first hint that he's starting to get tired. Soldic can't connect with the setup strikes, but then lands a vicious right cross. Taporia is knocked down by that shot. And Soldic knows that this is a golden opportunity and quickly pounces on Taporia, looking to finish him off by raining down punches. Then we go through all that crap for Soldic pounding away with lefts. Soldic attempts an arm triangle. Taporia blocks it. Soldic attempts an arm triangle. Taporia doesn't allow it. Soldic lands a right hand and then a high left kick to the side of the head. Which seemingly now Taporia has been cut above his eye. Taporia wobbles and then falls. Soldic pounds away on Taporia, landing several great shots that rock him. And the winner by TKO is Roberto Soldic, making his first defense of the men's MMA title. What a victory for Roberto. He remains the world men's MMA champion. In the main event, was rated as good, and Soldic wins by TKO strikes in 16:26. The fight was rated as good. So we got 67 in the critical rating, 53 in the commercial rating. That puts us slightly below the level national. Yeah, popularity increases. We did gain a decent amount of money once again. So. Well, that's gonna do it for this episode. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Goodbye, everyone.